Good morning. Welcome to Chateau Ski. This morning we're going to have a look at some of the modifications we made in order to survive extreme cold weather and how they worked. So here we are in Riding on Stone Provincial Park, and we're plugged into 30 amps. So that is key, as far as I'm concerned, to being able to survive when it gets really cold. So because we have power, now we can plug in a little circuit here. We plug it under, and then we wrap this wire around. It's a heating tape. We wrap it around the propane tank, and it doesn't heat up much, but it keeps the tank from freezing, and it allows the propane to flow so the furnace can work and we don't freeze. And actually it was down to minus 33 Celsius, minus 40 with the wind 2 nights ago, and I had to turn the furnace down because it was too hot inside to sleep. So that's how well this thing helped us to stay warm. So, and we didn't use that much propane over 2 nights, about a quarter tank. So life is good. Okay, the other thing we did is I added some Reflectix around this dump valve. I don't know how well that's going to help, and we're not going to test the dumping, but anyway, that's all I could think of doing for helping the gray valve prevent her from freezing. And now she's frozen. This one, I'm not even going to test it. Okay, the last thing, okay, now we discovered a new problem with our cold water lines. This is the line here that goes all the way back to the sink in the washroom, and it runs along the side, right along this all the way, and it just froze. So we couldn't use the cold water at the sink in the washroom. Way in the back, you won't be able to see anything. Anyway, this is the Truma combo unit, and that works great. But this line froze, so we just have to, I think the trick was just to use it more, because we didn't use it for a couple of days, and since there was no water running, well, the water froze. But the good thing is the hot water was running, so we'd be able to brush our teeth and do things as normal. And now that the weather has dropped a bit, it's about minus 12 today, the line works fine now. So it didn't freeze solid, but froze enough so that the water wasn't running. Hey, one more thing I forgot to mention about the precautions we're taking. This is under the sink, okay? And what we see now is a little heater that I put in to keep the water pump from freezing. It's a very small heater. I'll pull it out now. Okay. So Honeywell, small, has a safety pin, so it's not going to run when it's not connected with the floor. And I put it right in front of the water pump. So there's the water pump. I don't know if you can see it right in the back. And we've had no problem, like I said, down to minus 33, minus 40 with the wind, and the water pump was fine. Now, there's the heater in place, and its maximum is 250 watts, and I only had it at a low setting, which is about 100 watts. So that was fine with the furnace and the propane flowing freely. Everything worked well, and nothing froze. So very good. Thank you. Nothing like a little fire to warm up the soul.